In this video, we'll be taking a look at one college football game happening on December 24th, 2024, and providing you with a free team pick and total pick for this game, so 2 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on this one college football game after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. South Florida versus San Jose State. Who will emerge victorious in this year's Hawaii Bowl? The college bowl season brings with it a thrilling matchup set against the tropical backdrop of Hawaii, featuring a face-off between a program from the American Athletic Conference and one from the Mountain West Conference. On Tuesday night, the South Florida Bulls are set to clash with the San Jose State Spartans in a game that promises to be a fascinating showdown. South Florida enters this game following a narrow 35-28 loss to Rice on November 30th, where they faltered as 5.5-point favorites. Meanwhile, San Jose State wrapped up their regular season with a nail-biting 34-31 victory over Stanford on November 29th, covering the spread as 2.5-point favorites. The only previous encounter between these two programs occurred on August 26, 2017, when the Bulls secured a decisive 42-22 victory on the road. The South Florida Bulls finished their regular season with a 6-6 overall record, including a 4-4 mark in American Athletic Conference play. Their most recent game, a 35-28 defeat to Rice, saw them trailing by a staggering 27-7 margin at halftime. Despite a spirited 21-point fourth-quarter rally, they ultimately fell short. In that game, the Bulls were outgained in total yardage, 550-431, and struggled with turnovers, losing the battle 2-1. They also converted only 5 of their 15 third-down attempts. Over the season, South Florida has suffered defeats to teams like Navy, Memphis, Tulane, Miami, and Alabama, while securing victories against Bethune-Cookman, Southern Miss, UAB, Florida Atlantic, Charlotte, and Tulsa. Their offense has averaged an impressive 31.4 points per game, with 226.8 passing yards and 191.3 rushing yards per contest. However, their defense has been less robust, conceding 29 points per game. On the other hand, the San Jose State Spartans come into this game with a 7-5 record, including a 3-4 showing in Mountain West action. In their regular season finale, the Spartans eked out a thrilling 34-31 win over Stanford. San Jose State led for much of the game but needed a clutch touchdown in the final 2 minutes to secure the victory. They outgained Stanford 443-379 in total yardage, capitalized on turnovers with a 3-2 advantage, and converted 6 of their 15 third-down attempts. Throughout the season, the Spartans have claimed victories over Oregon State, Wyoming, Nevada, Kennesaw State, Air Force, and Sacramento State, while enduring losses to Washington State, Colorado State, Fresno State, Boise State, and UNLV. Their offense has posted 27.5 points per game, buoyed by 325.3 passing yards but hindered by just 81.4 rushing yards per game. Defensively, they have allowed an average of 26 points per contest. The South Florida Bulls will be without 2 key defensive players, cornerbacks Michael Dansby and DJ Harvey, both of whom have entered the transfer portal, with Harvey already committing to USC. San Jose State, however, faces an even more significant challenge on offense. Their star wide receiver, Nick Nash, who amassed 104 receptions for 1,382 yards and 16 touchdowns this season, has opted out of the bowl game. His absence leaves a gaping hole in the Spartans' receiving core. On a positive note for San Jose State, quarterback Walker Eggett will lead the offense. Eggett has performed admirably since taking over midway through the season, but without Nash, the Spartans may struggle to sustain their offensive output. For South Florida, quarterback Byron Brown has been sidelined since late September with a lower body injury. However, the Bulls' offense has found stability with QB Bryce Archie, who has thrown for 1,679 yards and 9 touchdowns while adding 2 rushing scores. Running back Kelly Joyner has been a standout, tallying 766 rushing yards and 11 touchdowns this season. The Bulls' ground game could prove decisive against a San Jose State defense that allows an average of 156.3 rushing rushing yards per game. If Brown is able to return, even in a limited capacity, his dual threat capabilities could further boost the Bulls' chances. South Florida endured a brutal early season schedule that included powerhouse programs like Alabama and Memphis, but managed a respectable 4-3 record after Brown's injury. Their offensive line has been a standout unit, surrendering the fewest sacks in the American Athletic Conference. This could be a critical factor against San Jose State's defense, which excels in generating pressure on opposing quarterbacks. Additionally, Bulls running back Naquin Wright could exploit a Spartans defense ranked among the bottom third nationally in rushing yards allowed per carry. Controlling the tempo and sustaining long drives could tilt the game in South Florida's favor, particularly in a matchup where each possession is vital. The Spartans, despite their late season win over Stanford, will miss Nick Nash's game-changing presence. As the team's leading receiver and a top playmaker nationally, his absence will likely force San Jose State to adopt a more conservative offensive strategy. Quarterback Walker Eggett has shown promise, but without Nash, the Spartans' offensive ceiling is significantly diminished. Conversely, South Florida's offense has surged in recent weeks, scoring at least 44 points in 3 of their last 5 games. While both teams' defenses have shown vulnerability, South Florida's recent performances and balanced offensive attack give them an edge in this contest. So the South Florida Bulldogs to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Their ability to run the ball effectively and exploit a weakened Spartans defense makes them the more appealing pick. With San Jose State's offense likely struggling without Nash, the Bulls' defense should be able to contain the Spartans' big play potential and limit their scoring opportunities. On the total points front, South Florida games have trended toward higher scores, with the team hitting the over in 4 of their 6 road games this season. However, San Jose State has seen the under hit in 4 of their 5 games away from home. Given the absence of key playmakers, particularly Nash, the potential for fireworks may be dampened. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.